Chosen one, hear me now, for the hour you have waited for is no longer distant. I have watched you in the shadows, refining you in silence while the world overlooked you. Every tear, every unanswered question, every season of confusion was not wasted. It was shaping you for this final phase. You thought the waiting meant delay, but it was my strategy to position you beyond the reach of your enemies. This is not a rehearsal. This is the appointed moment I spoke over your life long before you were formed. I am not sending you into this season timid or uncertain, but armed with the authority that only comes through endurance. You have been trained in a hidden place so that when you step forward, you will walk with an authority hell cannot counterfeit. Now, ready or not, what I have prepared will unfold before your very eyes. You will notice in these coming days that the atmosphere around you will shift without warning. Doors that refused to open for years will swing wide without resistance. Conversations you never thought would happen will come to you uninvited, because I have set the time for your unveiling. People who once doubted your purpose will be forced to witness the manifestation of what I promised you. Do not waste your breath defending what I have already confirmed in the Spirit. Your obedience will speak louder than your explanations. The final phase is not a slow climb. It is a sudden emergence into what you were born to carry. You will not need to force opportunities, for they will arrive in alignment with my timing. This is the acceleration you have felt in your spirit, and it will not be delayed. I have seen the battles you fought when no one knew the depth of the warfare. The nights you prayed through exhaustion. The mornings you rose with nothing but determination and my whisper keeping you upright. I counted them all. You have been accused, misunderstood, and at times even abandoned. But I never left you. Every loss was an exchange for something greater that I reserved for this exact moment. I allowed you to walk through the valley so you could carry the authority of someone who has overcome. There is a depth in you now that cannot be faked, for it was purchased through fire. And now that fire becomes your testimony as you step into this new season. The opposition you faced was not a sign that you were losing. It was evidence that you are dangerous to the plans of darkness. Hell always attacks what it fears, and you have been a threat since the day you were set apart. Every setback was the enemy's failed attempt to silence the assignment in you. I shielded you from destruction even when the odds seemed unbearable. In this final phase, you will see that every no and every closed door was a divine redirection into my perfect will. You are no longer in the proving ground. You are in the place of performance where the promises take form. Watch how quickly I restore what was lost. Watch how I turn your private faithfulness into public favor. You will find that this phase demands a new level of focus and separation. Not everyone who walked with you in the last season can walk with you now. I will reveal hearts, expose motives, and remove the voices that would cloud your hearing. This is not rejection. It is refinement for the weight you are about to carry. You will stand in rooms you once only prayed about, and in those rooms you will know why the pruning was necessary. The influence I give you now will not be for vanity, but for impact that changes lives and shifts atmospheres. Those who remain beside you will be those who are aligned with my vision for your life. Let go of what I remove, for it cannot follow you into the fulfillment of this moment. Chosen one. This is also the phase where hidden preparation becomes visible fruit. You will begin to see the seeds you planted in faith long before there was any sign of harvest breaking through the soil. Do not despise the small beginnings you endured, for they are the foundation of your sudden increase. The faith that sustained you will now sustain others as they witness your breakthrough. This is how my glory will be revealed, through the undeniable proof that I honor perseverance. You did not quit when it was hard, and now you will see why I told you to hold on. I will multiply your results beyond the measure of your effort. What I pour out now will be so abundant that it will overflow into every area of your life. Do not be surprised when this final phase comes with both favor and resistance. Favor will open the doors, but resistance will remind you to stay dependent on me. You are not being elevated for comfort. You are being positioned for kingdom work that will require courage. There will be moments when the path ahead is not fully clear, yet you will feel my hand guiding you. Trust the leading of my spirit more than the counsel of the crowd. I will give you wisdom that confounds the plans of those who oppose you. This wisdom will be your shield and your strategy. Walk boldly, for I have already gone before you. Above all, remember that this is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your impact. The years behind you have been the construction of a vessel that can carry what is coming without breaking. I did not bring you this far to abandon you in uncertainty. I am fulfilling the very words I spoke when you had nothing but faith to hold on to. Now, ready or not, the shift is here. What you once prayed for will become the very air you breathe, and as you step into this moment, you will know without doubt, I have done exactly what I promised. Chosen one, this acceleration will not wait for you to feel fully prepared. I am moving you because the appointed time has come, not because you have mastered every detail. You will see that I equip you as you go, providing what you need at the exact moment you need it. Stop rehearsing all the reasons you think you are not ready. If I have called you, I have already factored in your weaknesses and will turn them into strengths. Every step of this journey will be a revelation of my provision, and your faith will grow with every act of obedience. You will feel the urgency in your spirit, not as pressure, but as divine momentum. Let that momentum carry you forward without hesitation. In this final phase, I will make visible the connections I have been arranging in secret. You will meet people who carry keys to doors you could not open alone. These relationships are not accidental. They are divine alignments for the assignment I have placed in you. Some will see your potential before you even speak, because I have already prepared their hearts to receive you. This is why you had to endure seasons of isolation, so you could discern the difference between those I send and those sent to distract. Every introduction will have purpose, and every conversation will carry weight. Be attentive, for the opportunities you encounter will require immediate action. I will confirm my direction through peace, not through pressure. Understand that sudden promotion will also bring sudden exposure. The influence I place in your hands will attract both those who honor and those who envy. Do not fear the attention, but do not misuse it either. Your influence is a tool to establish my purposes in places where your voice will now carry weight. Some will approach you for what they can gain, but I will sharpen your discernment so you can see through the surface. The enemy cannot manipulate a mind anchored in my word, so stay grounded in what I have already spoken. Remember, elevation is not the reward, it is the responsibility. I am trusting you with this platform because I know you will not compromise my truth for approval. The acceleration you are entering will require you to release the idea that you must control every outcome. I am orchestrating events that are far beyond your human reach. You will find yourself in moments that seem impossible until you realize I have already gone ahead of you. Your task is not to understand every step, but to obey the next one. The unknown will no longer intimidate you because you will see my faithfulness at every turn. This is the life of one who walks in step with me, certainty in the midst of uncertainty. I will prove to you over and over that I am both your source and your shield, and in this proving, your confidence will no longer be shaken by temporary storms. Take a moment right now. Hit the like button if this is speaking to you. Subscribe so you don't miss the rest of what's coming, and drop 55 in the comments. That's your covenant marker of new beginnings and divine alignment. There will be a temptation to explain yourself to people who cannot comprehend what I am doing in you. Resist that urge. You are not here to win the understanding of those who refuse to see. You are here to fulfill the assignment. Even those closest to you may question your decisions, not out of malice, but because they cannot see the full picture I have shown you. Hold your peace and stay focused on the path I have set. Your results will answer their doubts more effectively than your words ever could. I am calling you to move in quiet strength, letting your fruit speak for itself. Do not dilute the vision to make it palatable to others. Speak what I tell you, and move as I lead. I am removing the last traces of fear that have tried to linger in your mind. Fear has no authority in a life anchored in my promises. You will notice that situations which once caused you anxiety will now be met with unshakable calm. This is because I am establishing a new foundation in you, one built on trust rather than striving. You will learn to operate from rest, even in the busiest seasons, because you know I am in control. This rest is not passivity. It is the steady confidence that comes from knowing I cannot fail. The final phase is not about frantic effort, but about intentional obedience. Every act of trust will produce supernatural results. The assignments I am releasing to you will stretch your capacity. You will accomplish in days what once took you years. The clarity I give you will eliminate wasted motion and unnecessary battles. I will give you divine strategies that bypass human logic, and you will see impossible things become reality before your eyes. This will not be for your recognition, but for my glory. As you move in obedience, others will witness what can happen when someone fully surrenders to my direction. You will become a living demonstration of the power of alignment, and this alignment will open the floodgates of blessing over every area of your life. This phase will not end in exhaustion, but in overflow. You will finish each assignment with more strength than when you began, because my spirit will sustain you. Your joy will no longer be circumstantial. It will be rooted in the certainty of my presence. I will protect you from burnout by keeping your heart anchored in the reason I called you in the first place. This calling was never about status or security. It has always been about impact. The seeds you plant now will bear fruit for generations, and when you look back, you will see that every step was necessary to bring you here. This is the season where everything changes, and it will not be reversed. Chosen one, I am positioning you to see victories you once only dreamed about. The battles that intimidated you in the past will now appear small in the light of what I am doing. You will realize that the strength you gained in the wilderness has made you unshakable. The pressure that once threatened to break you will now launch you higher. I have trained your spirit to withstand storms that would have destroyed others. This resilience is not from your own willpower. It is from my spirit strengthening you in every hidden place. You are walking into this phase not as a survivor, but as a conqueror. Every step forward will confirm that you were built for this moment. There will be moments in this season when my provision will seem to arrive before you even realize you have a need. I will send solutions in advance so that no obstacle can hinder the assignment. This is the reward for your obedience in the silent years. You trusted me when there was no evidence, and now you will live in the overflow of that trust. I will supply resources, open doors, and send helpers that you did not even ask for. The favor on your life will become a shield, making it impossible for the enemy to halt your progress. What once felt like a constant uphill climb will turn into a path made smooth. This is not luck. It is the fulfillment of my covenant with you. As you step deeper into this phase, expect unusual instructions. I will tell you to move when others say wait, and to wait when others say run. These instructions will not make sense to the natural mind, but they will produce supernatural results. You will need to listen closely, for in my direction lies your protection. Delayed obedience will only delay the miracles I have prepared, so move when I speak. The timing of your steps will matter more than the size of them. I am aligning you with moments that cannot be recreated if missed. Every instruction will carry you further into the fulfillment of my promise. In this season, your voice will carry a different weight. When you speak, those who hear you will feel the authority I have placed on your words. This is because you are no longer speaking from theory, you are speaking from revelation. The wisdom you share will cut through confusion and bring clarity to those who are searching. Your life will become a living testimony that obedience to me brings both peace and provision. I am not raising you up for applause, but for influence that transforms lives. Some will be drawn to you for the anointing they sense, and they will not even understand why. That is how my spirit works, drawing those who are ready to receive what I have placed in you. Chosen one, I am also giving you the power to break cycles that have plagued your bloodline. The patterns that kept previous generations bound will end with you. Where there was poverty, there will be abundance. Where there was brokenness, there will be restoration. Where there was compromise, there will be unwavering faith. This is why the battle over your life was so intense. The enemy saw that you were the one who would end what he started. But I have given you the authority to stand in the gap and change the story. You are a generational repairer, and your obedience will rewrite the narrative for those who come after you. You will find yourself walking into places where you have no history, yet you will be treated as though you belong there. This is because my favor will go before you and announce your arrival. The rooms you enter will be ready for the solutions you carry. Do not shrink back when the opportunity seems too great. Remember that I prepared you for this. I will give you the words to speak and the wisdom to act in ways that exceed human ability. The honor you receive in this season will not be because of status, but because of the substance you carry. Every new level will require greater humility, for pride has no place in my kingdom assignments. Walk in confidence, but keep your heart pure. In this final phase, you will see that time itself will bend in your favor. What once took months will happen in days, and what once took years will unfold in moments. This is not because you are rushing, it is because I am accelerating the work. The delays you faced in the past were not denials. They were the building of a foundation strong enough to hold what I am giving you now. As you move forward, you will realize that I have been working on both ends, preparing you and preparing the place you are stepping into. Nothing will be wasted. Every detour will prove to have been a shortcut in disguise, and every not yet will make sense as you walk in the now. Above all, remember that this acceleration is not just about your life. It is about the lives connected to your obedience. There are people who will step into freedom because you refuse to quit. There are families that will be restored because you stood in faith. There are dreams that will awaken in others simply because they watched you walk into what I promised. You are not just carrying your own breakthrough, you are carrying breakthrough for many. This is why the weight felt so heavy before, but now the burden will feel light. You are moving from striving to flowing, and the flow will never run dry. Ready or not, this is your appointed moment to be seen, heard, and established. Chosen one. This is the phase where I will cause even your enemies to witness your elevation. They may not applaud, but they will not be able to deny what I have done. I am preparing a table before you, and those who sought to discredit you will see you seated in places they thought you would never enter. This is not about revenge. It is about the vindication of my name in your life. I am showing through you that my promises do not fail. Those who doubted you will watch, as the very words they mocked come to pass. You will not have to defend yourself, for your results will silence every accusation. This is the season where proof replaces explanation. I will also begin to bring clarity to areas where you once felt confusion. The questions that lingered for years will suddenly find answers. Patterns you could not understand before will make perfect sense as you see how I was weaving everything together. The pain, the delays, the unexpected detours, they all carried a purpose. I have been building a picture that could only be seen in its fullness at this stage. This understanding will not only bring you peace, but it will also strengthen your confidence in what lies ahead. You will stop doubting whether I am guiding you, for the evidence will be undeniable. What was once fog will now be a clear horizon. I am also calling you to a new level of stewardship. What I place in your hands now must be managed with wisdom and integrity. This is not the time to be careless or distracted. I am trusting you with influence, resources, and opportunities that require discipline. How you handle this increase will determine how much more I release to you. Do not allow the blessing to become a burden by mishandling it. Stay alert, stay prayerful, and keep your priorities in alignment with my will. This is a season for building, not for squandering. I am setting you up for sustainability, not a temporary surge. Expect divine strategies to come to you in ways you least expect. I will speak through dreams, through quiet moments, and even through the most ordinary situations. I will give you solutions to problems that others cannot solve. Some of these ideas will be unconventional, but they will carry my fingerprints and produce undeniable results. You will learn to trust my voice over the noise of popular opinion. The strategies I release to you are designed for impact, not for applause. They will move you ahead in ways that cannot be duplicated by human effort. Your obedience to these instructions will be the key that unlocks unprecedented success. In this phase, I will strengthen your discernment like never before. You will be able to sense hidden motives, detect false opportunities, and recognize my hand at work instantly. This discernment will protect you from aligning with the wrong people and committing to the wrong paths. Not every open door is from me, and I will make you aware when it is time to pass by what looks appealing but is not aligned with my will. Trust the hesitation in your spirit when it comes from me. It is a shield, not a setback. I am keeping you safe from traps that could derail your momentum. This heightened awareness will be one of your greatest assets in the days ahead. There will also be moments where I remove things you thought you needed. At first it may feel like loss, but soon you will see that I am clearing space for greater provision. I am not taking from you. I am making room for what will truly sustain you. Some relationships, habits, or routines that felt essential in the last season will no longer fit where you are going. Release them without fear. I never subtract without the intention to multiply. Trust that what I place in your life after the removal will be far more valuable than what I take away. You are stepping into a higher dimension that requires lighter baggage. Chosen one, this final phase will also carry a new rhythm for your life. You will notice that you are no longer operating under the constant pressure of urgency. Instead, you will move with purpose and precision. You will know what to say yes to and what to decline without guilt. This clarity will allow you to preserve your energy for the assignments that matter most. You will become more effective by doing less, because what you do will be in full alignment with my will. This is not about busyness, it is about fruitfulness. Every action will carry weight, and every decision will bear lasting results. Above all, remember that this is the season where your faith and your obedience will be rewarded in ways that surpass your expectations. You are walking into promises that seemed too big to hope for. You will see the fulfillment of prayers you almost stopped praying. You will experience the joy of knowing that I have been faithful to every word I spoke over you. Do not let fear, doubt, or distraction steal this moment from you. Hold fast to my voice and keep your eyes on what I am doing. This is the moment where everything you endured begins to make sense, and ready or not, the fullness of my promise is unfolding before you. Chosen one, the environment around you is about to shift in ways that will confirm my hand on your life. Places that once resisted you will now welcome you. Systems that were closed off will make exceptions for you because I have spoken your name in rooms you have never entered. This is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. You will see how I have positioned you for influence in areas you thought were out of reach. Your presence will carry authority, not because of your title, but because of the assignment you represent. Every move you make in this season will carry spiritual weight. The world will not be able to ignore what I am doing through you. I am also restoring the years that felt wasted. Every missed opportunity, every closed door, every season that seemed fruitless will be redeemed. You will not just recover what was lost, you will gain more than you had before. This restoration will not happen in the same way for everyone, but for you it will be undeniable. I will give you opportunities that surpass anything you imagined possible. This is my way of showing you that nothing surrendered to me is ever truly gone. You will hold in your hands the evidence that I have been faithful all along. The pain of the past will fade in the light of this abundance. In this phase, you will also see relationships realigned. Those who truly belong in your life will be drawn closer, while those who are not aligned with your purpose will drift away. This separation is not punishment, it is protection. I will not allow the wrong voices to influence your decisions in this critical time. Some connections will be re-established after years of distance because the timing is now right. Others will close permanently, and you must allow them to. I am building a circle around you that will strengthen, not weaken, your obedience. The people I send now will understand your calling and walk with you without pulling you backward. I will also bring you into seasons of sudden clarity about your next steps. You will no longer feel stuck or uncertain. The path ahead will become so clear that you will move without hesitation. This clarity is the result of your faithfulness in seasons when you had no direction. I am rewarding your trust by giving you a level of precision you have never experienced before. You will move with purpose, knowing that each step is strategically aligned with my will. This will accelerate your progress and eliminate unnecessary battles. You will accomplish more in less time because you are no longer wandering. You are walking a marked path. There will be moments when I lead you into unfamiliar territory. This is not to confuse you, but to expand your reach. I am taking you into environments where your presence will shift the atmosphere. These places may feel new, but you will quickly realize that I have been preparing you for them all along. Do not let the unfamiliar intimidate you. I am with you, and I have gone ahead to make a way. Every place I send you will serve a purpose, even if you do not see it immediately. Trust me, for the unknown is simply the stage for unexpected breakthroughs. I will also cause resources to flow to you in unexpected ways. Some will come through your work, others through the generosity of those I move to bless you. You will find that you no longer have to chase provision. It will come to you. This is because I am aligning you with the flow of my abundance. You will see doors open without your effort, and you will know it was my hand that did it. Your needs will be met before you even have time to voice them. This is how I show my faithfulness to those who walk in obedience. You will live in the confidence of knowing that I am your source. Chosen one, I will also use your life as a testimony to inspire others. People will look at what I am doing for you and be reminded that I can do it for them. Your breakthrough will become their hope. This is why I'm making your elevation visible. It is not for your glory, but for my name to be magnified. You will find yourself sharing your story more openly, not to boast, but to point others toward me. Your victories will carry weight because they were birthed through perseverance. You will inspire faith simply by living in alignment with my will. This is your influence, and it will grow in this season. Above all, I am anchoring you in peace that nothing can disturb. The storms may still come, but they will not shake you. You have learned to stand firm in the midst of pressure, and now that strength will carry you further. You will no longer live in constant reaction to circumstances. Instead, you will move with the steadiness of one who knows the outcome is already secure. This is the confidence I am placing in you, a confidence not in yourself but in my faithfulness. This is how you will walk through the final phase, steady, bold, and unshaken. And as you do, the fullness of my promise will unfold before your very eyes. Chosen one, the pace of this phase will be unlike anything you have experienced before. You will move from waiting to walking, from preparation to execution, without hesitation. This acceleration is not random. It is the result of years of hidden obedience. I have been aligning people, places, and opportunities to converge at this exact time. What you step into now is the fulfillment of what you prayed for when you had nothing but faith to hold on to. You will feel the momentum in your spirit before you see it in the natural. That is your confirmation that I am already at work. Do not resist it, flow with it. You will begin to see the fruit of seeds you forgot you planted. Acts of obedience from years ago will return as blessings in this season. Conversations you thought had ended will reopen with new opportunity. Investments of time, prayer, and energy will yield results beyond what you expected. This is my multiplication at work, turning small beginnings into abundant harvests. The results will be undeniable, and they will not come through your striving, but through my favor. Every harvest will be a reminder that I am faithful to complete what I begin. This is the joy of walking in divine timing. In this season, I will also expand your influence without you having to promote yourself. Your work, your integrity, and your faithfulness will speak on your behalf. People will recommend you in rooms you have never entered. Your name will come up in conversations you did not initiate. I am positioning you to impact circles you once thought were unreachable. This expansion is not for status. It is for the kingdom impact I have called you to make. Influence without purpose is wasted, but influence in my hands is a weapon against darkness. You will carry it with humility, knowing it was entrusted to you for a reason. I'm also going to bring you clarity on assignments you once set aside. Some things you thought were over were simply paused for the right time. Now, I will breathe life into them again. You will feel a renewed passion for projects and dreams you had laid down. The timing is right now because you are ready in ways you were not before. I have removed the distractions, refined your vision, and sharpened your skills. This time, what you start will not stall. It will succeed. You will see why the delay was necessary and how I used it to prepare you for greater success. There will be moments in this phase where you will need to choose bold action over safe comfort. I will present opportunities that require faith steps without guarantees. These are not risks. They are invitations to see my power in action. You will know it is me because peace will be present even when logic says it makes no sense. Walk through those doors without hesitation. Each bold step will unlock more than you can imagine. This is how I lead my chosen, into deeper waters where only trust can keep you afloat. And in those waters, you will discover a strength you never knew you had. I will also expose distractions that have been quietly draining your focus. They may seem harmless, but they are slowing your momentum. Some will be habits, others will be voices, and still others will be commitments that no longer serve your calling. I will give you the discernment to identify them and the courage to release them. This is not loss, it is alignment. The more space you create, the more I can pour into you. Protecting your focus in this season is not optional, it is essential. Without it, you risk missing the full weight of what I am placing in your hands. Chosen one, I'm also going to surprise you with moments of supernatural favor in the most ordinary settings. You will be at the right place at the right time without realizing it until later. What looks like a casual meeting will become a divine connection. What seems like a small opportunity will lead to something far greater. I've already gone ahead to arrange these encounters. Your role is to stay sensitive to my leading and open to my timing. Do not dismiss anything as too small for significance. I can turn the smallest moment into the largest breakthrough. Above all, I am solidifying your identity in this season. You will no longer question whether you are qualified or worthy of what I am giving you. I am removing the remnants of doubt that have tried to linger in your mind. You will walk with a confidence that comes from knowing you are chosen, equipped, and sent. This confidence will not make you arrogant. It will make you unshakable. No matter who questions you, you will not question yourself. You will stand firm, knowing that if I placed you here, no one can remove you. And from this place of certainty, you will step into the fullness of everything I have promised. Chosen one, the final phase will not simply elevate you. It will transform the way you see yourself and the world around you. You will operate from a place of clarity and authority that cannot be shaken by circumstances. Every challenge that arises will serve as confirmation that you are advancing in the right direction. The resistance you encounter now will not stop you. It will refine you. You have learned how to stand in faith even when the outcome was uncertain, and that strength is your advantage. I am not sending you forward to see if you can handle it. I am sending you because you are ready. The tests are over. The commissioning has begun. Now is the time to move without hesitation. This season will also reveal the true depth of your calling. What you thought was your assignment will expand beyond your expectations. You will influence lives you never imagined touching, and your obedience will open doors for others as well. Some will come to you for answers, and you will speak with wisdom that surprises even you. That wisdom is not from you. It is from me. Your role in this season is to remain available and willing to be used at any moment. Opportunities will arrive suddenly, but you will be prepared because I have made you ready in advance. You are stepping into a role that will shape not just your life, but the lives of many. I will also establish you in places where your voice will matter. You will no longer feel overlooked or silenced. The platform I give you is not for entertainment. It is for influence that carries eternal weight. You will be trusted with conversations and decisions that affect more than you can see. This trust is a result of the integrity you have shown in seasons where no one was watching. Now, that same integrity will open the way for even greater responsibility. I will make sure your influence grows at the pace your character can sustain it. The more faithful you are, the greater the reach I will give you. The breakthroughs you experience in this phase will be rapid. One answered prayer will lead to another, creating a chain of victories that will leave you in awe. You will see solutions arrive before you even voice the need. This is the evidence of my hand moving ahead of you. What others labor to achieve, I will release to you through alignment and obedience. You will not be striving, you will be receiving. And in receiving, you will also be positioned to give in ways you never could before. This is the cycle of abundance I am establishing in your life, a flow that will never run dry. Let's seal this right now. Tap the like button if this is confirming what you've been sensing. Subscribe so you're here for the rest of what I'm pouring out. Then comment 55 below. It's your prophetic sign of covenant, fresh beginnings, and divine alignment. In this phase, I will also restore the confidence the enemy tried to steal from you. Every time you doubted yourself, he hoped you would step back from the assignment. But I have kept you moving forward, even when you felt unsure. Now you will see why I refuse to let you quit. I will place you in situations where your faith will be the deciding factor for breakthrough. Your boldness will inspire others to take steps they were too afraid to take. You will walk with the certainty that you were created for this very moment. That certainty will become your strength and your testimony. You will also carry a new level of discernment for the needs of others. I will open your eyes to opportunities to serve and impact lives in ways that will shift entire situations. Sometimes it will be through words, other times through actions, and still other times simply through presence. You will know exactly when to speak and when to remain silent. Your presence will bring peace where there is chaos, and your words will bring clarity where there is confusion. This is not just influence, it is authority rooted in compassion. You will represent my heart in places that desperately need to see it. Chosen One, I will also amplify your voice in ways that reach far beyond your current environment. Messages you share will travel to places you never expected, touching people you may never meet. Your story will inspire, your testimony will break chains, and your words will ignite faith. This amplification is not for your fame, it is for my glory. You will see doors open for you to speak, write, lead, or create in ways that multiply your impact. I am positioning you as a voice for this generation, and I will ensure your words carry the weight of my truth. Above all, this final phase will teach you to live in a constant state of expectancy. You will no longer hope occasionally. You will wake each day anticipating what I will do. Your prayers will shift from desperation to gratitude, even before the answers come. You will walk in the confidence that every day holds purpose, every moment carries opportunity, and every step is guided by my hand. This is the posture of someone who knows they are chosen. And as you live this way, you will see promises fulfilled one after another, until your life becomes a living testimony of my faithfulness. Chosen One, you have reached the moment where faith becomes sight. Everything you have endured, every trial you have passed through has been preparing you for this unveiling. You are no longer in a season of wondering when it will happen. It is happening now. My hand has been steady upon you, guiding you, even when you did not understand the path. You have learned to trust me in scarcity, and now you will trust me in abundance. The weight of delay is lifting, and the acceleration will be undeniable. This is the moment you have prayed for, even when your hope felt faint. And now, I am delivering on every word I spoke over your life. In this new reality, you will see the evidence of my faithfulness in every direction you look. Your personal life will reflect restoration, your work will bear fruit, and your influence will expand without strain. You will wake each day with fresh vision and renewed strength. This is not a fleeting high. It is the steady rhythm of one walking in my will. You will find yourself speaking with a boldness that once seemed out of reach. Every area of lack will be replaced with more than enough. I am turning your prayers into testimonies that will echo for years to come. And every testimony will be a reminder that I keep my promises without fail. Your life is now a vessel for my glory, and that means your story will not be wasted. I will use the darkest chapters to illuminate the hope others need. I will take the very pain that tried to destroy you and make it the proof of my power. The people who hear your testimony will see themselves in your journey, and they will believe that I can do the same for them. This is why I have been so intentional in your preparation, because the impact will be generational. You are not just carrying your breakthrough, you are carrying breakthroughs for many. I have made you a living reminder that with me, nothing is impossible, and this truth will shape everything you do from this day forward. Now, Chosen One, it is time to walk boldly into the fullness of your calling. Do not shrink back, and do not question the reality of what I am doing. You are living in the season you once dreamed about, and this is only the beginning. Stand firm, stay faithful, and keep your eyes on me. Everything I promised is unfolding in real time, and I will not stop until it is complete. You have my word, my power, and my presence with you at all times. 32. Before you step into the next moment, hit the like button if this has confirmed what you've been feeling in your spirit. 33. Subscribe so you never miss a word I release for you. 34. And type 55 in the comments. It is your prophetic seal of covenant, fresh beginnings, and divine alignment.